Welcome to Monday Manna. So good to be with you again. I have another scripture that I want to share with you. Today we're coming from Proverbs chapter 17, verse 17. And it reads, "A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for adversity." I was meditating on this scripture the other day and I thought, wow, true friends are measured by their ability not to just love you when you're lovable, but to love you, as the scripture says, at all times. We define things a whole lot differently than the Bible does. We define things based upon our traditions, about how we grew up and what things that we've come to know in dealing with people. Oftentimes we define things based upon our life and our life experiences. But the word says that a friend loves at all times. And that word love is another word I think that oftentimes we misunderstand the definition of. It has to do more so with what we do than how we feel. Because feelings can fluctuate, but true love never does. If I'm going to love someone, then love being an action word, I'm going to be showing that more so than just saying it out of my mouth. And so when I think friends, I really think of Jesus, because he is the best friend that we could have. But when we look in this natural world and in our natural lives, next to Jesus, there's probably my wife is probably my best friend, and I would like to think that I'm hers, but it probably depends on the day. The point is that I choose to love her. I choose to love those that I consider friends, regardless if I feel that the love is being reciprocated, regardless if I feel that they're somehow worthy of the love. It's what we do. And a true friend is going to be measured by his or her ability to continue to walk in love at all times. Well, then the scripture goes on to say, and a brother is born for adversity. So just like a friend loves at all times, a true brother is born for those difficult times. And I believe that this not only is making reference to our natural family, but is most importantly making reference to our spiritual family. And I've said this many times before, is that I believe that our spiritual family is much more real and relevant than our natural family. Now I have to explain that, because people will start thinking, what are you talking about? Well, it's because our natural family is limited to this natural world. Once we leave this earth, our natural family, if they have not become our spiritual family by coming into a relationship with Christ, once we leave this world, that relationship ends. It is temporal. But my spiritual family, in other words, those that have come to know the Lord and have a relationship with God, and now we are united together because of that, our spiritual family will have those relationships for eternity. And so that's the real, true family when we're talking about family. And so the idea is to help our natural family become our spiritual family, so that relationship can go on and on. But the scripture says that a friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. A true brother, a true family member is going to be there during the difficult times. It is our responsibility to walk in the love that God has poured out on us, not just when it's convenient for us, but to walk in that love at all times. To be there, to be a help, to be an encouragement to one another, even in the difficult times. Well, it's easy when things are going wonderful to be there to cheer people on and to be there to love people when we feel like we're being loved back. But it's a whole nother thing when it's not being given back to us. then will we be the ones to stand up and say, I'm going to do the word regardless of what's coming at me, regardless of how I feel. Will we be able to stand up and say, yes, I'll be a true friend. Yes, I'll be a true brother. I'll do my part. I hope this word will encourage you to do just that. To say, I'm going to live this thing out. I'm going to be the type of friend that is going to be selfless, that's going to be a true friend, to be faithful, and to walk in love at all times, not just when it's convenient for me. I guarantee you that when you do that, it doesn't even matter if it's reciprocated back unto you. When you do that, you'll know that you're walking in the will of God, and you'll be blessed for it. God bless you.